sector is clear.
Give us everything we got!
Hello everyone, Dragon Souls here, and welcome to my my new review of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, some people might say, well, this is Star Wars Forces. Go fuck yourself, because seriously, because this is not Jedi Fallen, this is Jedi Fallen Order, not Forces, okay? Look it up. Anyway, welcome to my review. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all about the game here. I really enjoyed the game. I really loved it, you know. But I'm going to really give you my honest opinions about it. If you are a Star Wars fan, okay, if you are a Star Wars fan and if you're a Star Wars fan, you're gonna definitely love this game here. This game is way better, and then those games, other Star Wars games like where your character is trying to pull a ship to the end to the planet and crash into the planet, you know. That was balls, okay? That was balls, and it was really garbage and stupid and all. There were some other games like Jedi, Star Wars Battlefront 2, or I think it had the campaign in it, which was really fucking retarded, really stupid. I did not like it because it did not have no checkpoints. There wasn't no way to hurry and try to beat it or anything like that. There was too much bugs and everything. I should have said that. I hate saying that word now after being attacked, you know. But anyway, if you love, this game does have some glitches, and I mean big glitches, bugs, game bugs that is, little bit of issues and stuff like that, you know. It has them, you know, even though you patched it a few times. Even the game crashed on me once, and that was it, you know. The loading screen, they definitely need to improve it because it takes, I feel like it takes like 30 minutes or so, or 30 seconds or something like that, you know, for it to be done, loading screen, have the loading screen done. The fighting in this game is awesome, you know. You get to push, you get all kinds of abilities. You get to push, you get I don't know, you get to push, you get the pull, you get all kinds of abilities to help you through the game. If you like Dark Souls, Sekiro, Shall Die Twice, and if you love Uncharted, you are definitely going to be loving this game. Hold on, I got a sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, yeah, this game here, it has Uncharted, it has not Assassin's Creed, excuse me. It has Uncharted, it has Dark Souls, Sekiro, and all that stuff, okay? Now, the acting in this game is freaking awesome, freaking downright cool. You can now you can't change your customer character, you know. It don't have no customization on your character, you know, at all. But you can look around, you know, and explore, do a lot of exploring. It has hard-ass puzzles. Yes, the game has a lot of puzzles in the game. Some of them are easy to do. Some of them are really difficult to do. You have the giant. You have certain bosses in here. It's a mini boss. It's an optional boss. You don't have to necessarily do them. Like a giant spider. Looks like a giant troll. Yeah, stuff like that. You have puzzles. Like I said, you got puzzles. You got to do. To solve. Some of them are ridiculously hard to do, and if you need a hint, you can hit it'll tell you what button to hit, and BD1 will tell you how give you a hint of how to do the puzzle, which is pretty fucking cool. And unlike some of the Star Wars games that doesn't have a doesn't have a checkpoint or doesn't even work. This game here actually does have a checkpoint, and it does work most of the time. Okay, the checkpoints are great, and sometimes great in the game. Okay. And yes, I did have some spoilers. Somebody's knocking. Somebody came in my stream chat one day, and I was close to beating it because I didn't know I was close to beating it, you know. And somebody came in my stream chat, which he fucking got banned, and he's never coming back. I've already said it to everyone that you do not do shit like that unless I ask for it, for your help. But he goes off, and he sent me a text, and he left a message on there, and all I read was Darth Vader. That's all I read, and I didn't read everything. I didn't even read it all the way he said because I didn't really care, you know, and I didn't want to be spoiled. You know, I mean, that's like me coming to your stream chat and sitting here telling you, you ain't never beaten a game before, and I was just coming in there to fucking spoil it for you, and I was just like saying fuck you to you, you know, I don't give a damn what you think, I'm gonna fucking spoil it for you. Nah, you know, and that's not right, you know, I mean, you don't go into somebody's stream chat, especially if they sit there and say, I don't want to be spoiled, I don't want no hints or anything, I'll ask for it, like Tyro Magnus, okay, Tyro Magnus is a great guy, you know. And I'm like him, you know, I don't want help unless I ask for it, and that's exactly what he does, you know. And I definitely respect the guy, you know, and that's how everything he says, that's how I feel too, as well. And if you disrespect him and you disrespect his channel or his streams, and you don't do what he asks you not to do, you will get banned from his channel exactly like mine. Okay? And no, in this review, I'm not gonna talk shit about anyone, so get that out of your damn heads. YouTube is going through some changes and new rules next year, and yeah, so you won't be hearing no bullying here. And if you're thinking, oh, he's gonna be bullying and talking shit about other people like DSP and this now, like I ain't talking about anybody and bad about anybody. I respect other YouTubers and especially DSP gaming. So if you are one of those assholes who like to talk shit about people, be prepared, because YouTube, and be on the lookout, because you might be one of those people who gets gone from YouTube for good. Okay. With that said, anyway, this game here had this puzzle where I'm showing here. It was really hard to figure out, you know, and it took me out, I don't know, 2 or 3 fucking hours to figure it out, you know. And then all of a sudden I realized I got to a boss, you know, and by the way, I did it on. I thought I was doing on normal mode. There's easy mode, there's normal mode, and there's Grandmaster, which is hard mode. And let me tell you something, okay? if you, I swear, if you love to torture yourself on games like this here, by all means, put on Grandmaster. If you, it's like I said, like to torture yourself, put it on normal, and you'll get your ass handed to you. Okay? Now, throughout the whole game, I put it on normal. Okay? And you look around, you can explore, like I said, you can do exploring, pick up stuff like for your character, like the Bon Jovi, whatever they call it, thing he's wearing. You know, there's different stuff there's different skin color for your character, for BD. You know, for the ship. You know, you can customize the ship as well. Your lightsaber. You can fix up your lightsaber however you want with the colors and everything. Is pretty damn awesome. The ship as well, your character as well, pretty awesome on all that, you know. So and all that, all that good stuff. So if you want customization, the game has it. But if you want a customization, like change your character look or change from a man to a woman, sorry, you're not gonna get that because the game don't do that, you know. But here's the thing is, I didn't know, but later on in the game, if there is bosses in the game that is really fucking ridiculously hard to do. And this game, I hate to say it, but it's like Sekiro. This game is like Sekiro. Okay, it's not like Dark Souls at all. I mean, it's hard like Dark Souls, but it's when it comes to parrying. This game is all about parrying. Okay, this game requires all kinds of parrying when it comes to fighting things and guys like this one right here, you know, or when it comes to bosses, you know. You have to figure out a different strategy you can't do the same strategy, you know. You gotta do different strategy. You gotta unlock skills, you know, to help you improve in the game, you know, to get past the bosses, you know, especially guys like that, you know. It takes skills, you know, and you have to master skills, you know. You have to learn how to do certain things, you know, and to fight them. You have to sometimes parry. You have to parry them at the right time. And keep in mind, everyone, the parrying in this game sucks. Yes, everyone, the parrying in this game sucks. It does not hardly work that well. Just like it did, unlike Sekiro. I mean, Sekiro, the parrying works a little, you know, but it didn't work as much as it did in that game. And it didn't work as good in this game as it did that in Sekiro. But yeah, this game requires you to grind a lot, you know. I mean, you can grind to get your skills up, you know, to get all kinds of unlock new skills and shit like that, you know. But can you? The question here is, can you level your character up to be badass? The answer is no. You can only lower your character up to unlock skills, and that's it. And you can explore and find hidden stuff. You know, you can get things like your healing item thing that BB gives you. You can increase it to like 9, and as far as it goes. And that's pretty cool, you know. And here's the thing, here's a really awesome thing that I did not know about. And as you see, there's a glitch right there on the wall where it was glitching out, you know. Like, as you see right there, that's a glitch that I was just mentioning earlier. There's a lot of puzzles in this game, and I did not know this, but if you're wanting to really beat this game, like me, you know, are you really into this game and you really want to beat this game? What you can do is you can sit here and you can sit here and go off and go into pause the game and go to the main menu thing, the option thing, and you go to the settings and you go through all that, and you can actually switch in the difficulty. If you want, you can have it saying if you're playing normal like I was, you can say, for example, you can put it as Grandmaster and see how hard it really is. Then, if you want to, you can put it on easy mode. Which, by the way, that if you do it on easy mode, you can do a lot of damage to them, and when they hit you, they do a little bit of damage to you, but not a whole lot like they did before on normal mode. So, unlike Sekiro, where you can't change the difficulty in the game, this game here you really can, and that helped me out a lot at the end of the final boss in this game. I'm trying to think of anything else that was in this game. Like I said, the story mode is very awesome. You know, it's pretty damn well written. You know, really damn good. And the checkpoints in the game is freaking outstanding. They did a great job on the checkpoints. The map is really damn good. You know, it shows you where you have to go and where you have to do and everything. The game does require a lot of backtracking. You don't necessarily have to do it, but you can if you want the upgrades. And especially if you want to fight the optional bosses, you can. Especially if you know where they're at, you know, and what planet they're at. You know, you can get on the ship, and you can fast travel. You can travel to whatever planet you need to go to do some grinding, or to do exploring, or anything like that. You know, and it's pretty fucking sweet. Okay, it really is. And as you progress into the game and into the story, now, if you're wondering, now, people are probably going to be asking me this. Dragon, aren't there any side missions in this game, like any other game? Well, I'm going to answer that right now. The answer to that is no. There's no side missions at all in this game. If you want to sit here and take your time and grind all you want and get new skills unlocked, like throwing your lightsaber and shit like that, you know, you'll have to go to the enemies that will do it, you know. And keep in mind, if you die, you lose your skill points and shit until and it's like I think it's Sekiro. Yeah, it's like Sekiro. Okay, you die in Sekiro, and then all of a sudden you go right back to him. You know, you kill the enemy that killed you, and then you get your stuff back. That's exactly what this game here is. If you kill if you hit the enemy, then you get your stuff back, your skill points back. Okay, and if you die, knowing you died, if you died the first time and you lose your skill points and you go back and you get killed again without getting your skill points, you lose them. Okay. Now here's the thing: when it says 0 skill points, and you all of a sudden you fill the meter up, and all of a sudden it says, okay, you have 1 skill point. If you die, it doesn't go away. The skill, 1 skill point, 2 skill points, 3 skill points, whatever skill points you have, will stay in there. Now the meter, though, will go back down every time you die. Okay, and the only way you can get it to go back up the way it was is if you go after them and go and try to get them, you know, and get your skill points back up. That's the only way you'll go back up, okay? That's the only cool thing about it. But you can sit here, you can rest, go to here to rest, and you hit the rest button, and when you do, everything is just like Dark Souls. It's just like Dark Souls and Sekiro. All the enemies respawn. Yes, if you're wanting to grind and everything, and you've already killed the enemies, but you want to grind some more, you know, go back to the rest area and rest, and then come back and you can refight them again. No problem there. You can use the rest area to sit here and skill up. Use your skill. If you got like 2 or 3 skill points, you can use your skill points to level your to unlock some new skills. You know what I mean? That's pretty damn awesome. It's really pretty damn cool. You know, customize your character. You customize it however you want to. You know, you get BDs, some new stuff. You know. In the game, and where you can like there's a door that you can't get into because he has to have the slicer thing. When you find it later on in the game, you can upgrade him right there, and then you can sit here and go back and do a lot of backtracking into where the places that you haven't been to yet. You can have him to unlock them places that you have not been to yet, and to find all kinds of stuff, especially like this here. If you those places that you couldn't do because you didn't have to push or to pull, you can always go back. Now, like I said before, this game has a lot of Uncharted in here in this game. Okay. Especially at the beginning of it, where where the train goes up and then derails, you know, and kind of falls apart, you know, and then you're trying to climb up the train to where you're okay and you get out of there alive and everything. This is like that at the beginning of it too. But and also Prince of Persia. That's right. It also has Prince of Persia. You can also wall run in this game as well, and it's pretty damn cool. And that only thing you cannot do in this game is hit the button where you can rewind it and go all the way back to where you're gonna go back and where you screwed up in that. You know, you do have everybody want to go surfing. Surfing in the USA, woohoo, yeah! And it also has that in the game. It has that a whole lot in the game. You know, you do that a lot in certain areas and planets and stuff like that. You fight guys like this almost all the time in the game in certain places as you progress into the game, in the story that is. And it's pretty awesome, you know, especially if you're up with the challenge, you know. And here I was like, well, I tried to get him, but he got me. And I thought I screwed up, but found out it was scripted and it was supposed to happen. And this guy here that's about to come up, the actors in the game are very good acting, voice acting, including this guy right here. This guy right here that's about to play really is a good voice actor. Check it out.
Finally, he arrives! We had action on how long it would take you to get here.
And who are you?
Who am I? I'm Sork Tormo, baby. I'm the boss of this operation. You have greasy forearms to thank for bringing us together.
I will. As soon as we get out of here.
We have a special challenger for you tonight. An enforcer from a bygone era. A Jedi! Let's see what he's got. Oh, somebody get baby his toy.
Joe?
Who am I? Who am I? I'm the boss in this organization. That guy, it cracks me up almost every time I had to redo this mission, and oh my god. I'm telling you, this mission here in gallery, if you're doing it in Grandmaster mode, good luck. If you're doing this mode, if you're doing this in normal mode, good luck. And by all means, if you have hair, you're probably going to pull your hair out right about now. If you're doing both of either one of these difficulties. This here, I had to actually do this on easy mode in this area because it unfortunately when you're doing this area here, it does not, and I repeat, it does not have no checkpoints at all in this area, in this part of this part arena at all. There's only one checkpoint. There is a checkpoint on in this arena, okay? But you have to get through all of this shit here to get to that checkpoint, okay? But if you're doing it in normal mode, like I said, good luck, because this son of a bitch right here is the one I'm talking about, and there's another one is going to be coming up pretty soon. After you beat all the little ones, this guy here comes up, and you have to fight him. You have to fight them, and you got this damn, this fucking giant ass spider as well. You have to fight both of these at the same time. If you're doing it in normal mode, that's why I say good luck, because if you get killed, you have to redo this whole thing all over again. You're going to be raging. You're going to be having a fit. I mean, seriously, having a fit. You're going to wind up breaking your controller because of this. Now, here's the thing is, okay, if you're doing this on easy mode, you can easily get past this real easy. You know, get past it real easy. You can use the force. You can use your powers to help you out. You know, but here, only problem is if you didn't unlock the skills to where if you heal yourself, your force powers comes back fully healed, you know. If you didn't unlock it, then you're in shit luck with this here, because it's hard to do. And you're gonna have to need a force meter to be at full again to actually do this. Now, when you think you're done, then this happens. Yes, everyone, the guy that you was fighting before, he comes out and he's the main boss. This is the main boss fight you have to do. You have to beat him, which is he's pretty easy, and you can sit here and use a slow force on him, and that way you can do a lot more damage to him and hurt and get rid of him. He does have a shield that you need to watch out for when he tries to do that, because he can hurt you really bad. And then after you do that, that's it, and then it goes straight into a cutscene. It goes straight into a cutscene, and that's when they come in with the ship. They break in with the ship and get your ass out of there. Now the guy that's the captain of the ship. At first he hates the guy. I mean, he hates your character. I mean, he really does. You know, he despises him. You know, he don't really like him, you know. But I mean, he's a cool guy, you know. You'll love him, you know. This guy here, I mean, he has got some Easter eggs in the game where he sits there and says something about the Star Wars Clone Wars, or Star Wars Clone. It has a lot of jokes in this game. And if you are a Star Wars fan and you understand what they're saying, you're gonna laugh your ass off. It was funny, you know. At first, when you first play this game, now you see her, you know, they talk, you hear her talking, you know, and this thing, you know, and she tells you at the beginning that she's a Jedi like you, you know. And she saw what happened, you know, with the Jedi forces, you know, with the Jedis, you know, and therefore she cut herself off from the Force, you know, and half the times through the game that they give you a hint that she's a bad person, that she's a bad guy, you know. And that she's only using you to get what she wants and everything. But later on in the game, you really find out that the real truth actually comes out, and she is not a bad guy whatsoever. But she does apologize to you. She does apologize to you for lying to you and not telling you the full truth, you know, after your character trusts her and everything, you know. This guy here kind of opens up to you, you know, and he actually talks to you, you know, and gets to knowing you really good because you're like good friends with him now. Now that later on in the game, you know, in the story, as you progress into the story, there is another Jedi guy that was still alive in the game. And you have to fight him because, unfortunately, there's a witch in the game that has magic powers. And the thing is, she goes off and apparently the Jedi or somebody came in there that has the Jedi powers, you know, that turned evil. Went and slaughtered her whole entire family. And so therefore she can't trust anyone, not even the Jedis. And this guy that she was hanging with, sit there and told her when you and them arrive on the ship, he tells her to go after them in the ship, you and them, and kill you. And she says no, she refused to, and she says no, she won't do it. And then therefore you talk to him, you know, and he's like, I'm a good guy, you know, and this and that, blah blah blah, and all that good stuff. But all that shit, you know. But this right here, man, I'm telling you this. I'm going bald. And I think I made it worse on my baldness because I nearly pulled my hair out. And this one here, first I was having my first spotter, you know, I was having fun, I was having a great time, you know. But I ran out of time because my mom was supposed to came over here, you know. So I couldn't do it that day and that during the daytime, but that nighttime I went ahead and done it, you know. And I sit there and said, if you're here for raging and bitching, you wasn't gonna get it tonight because I don't feel up to it. Cause I had a headache, you know, and it was all true. I was a little sick as well, you know, with a head cold. And all of a sudden, I started playing this, you know, and I think I had my mic turned off or something. I'm not sure, but I was sitting there trying to do this, you know, and I got so frustrated. I got so frustrated with this part here, and I just said, screw it, I'm going to do this. I did not know I could do it, but somebody told me one of my friends that had this game told me to give me a little hint on this game, you know. So I went ahead, in which you won't be able to find it on my gameplay, my original gameplay of this. Okay, 'cause I cut it out. Hint, hint. I cut it out. Okay. But I went in there and I paused the game and I went ahead and went over there and I just tried it out a few times with the Grandmaster and I got my ass handed to me. So then I sit there and said, well, let's try the, and this is the part where I sit here and cut out because I didn't want y'all seeing it, but I went ahead and put the part where I sit there and said, okay, after I put on easy mode, I went ahead and came in here and started fighting her and see if I can actually beat the hell out of her, beat her and everything. And I did not put it, and I didn't say anything about it later on in the game until later, you know. And I cut the other parts out to where I put it back in normal mode after I was running my ass off, you know, and trying to get away from Darth Vader. Now, keep in mind, I said this before, and I'll say it again. This boss is hard as hell, and if you like a challenge, if you love to punish yourself, torture yourself, and you like to sit here and put it in Grandmaster mode, go for it. You're going to be ripping your hair out, and I mean, you're going to be going bald. And because that's how hard this is. If you want to do it in normal mode and you think, well, normal mode is going to be a lot easier, no, not with her. It ain't. It's still as hard as hell when you do it. Easy mode is the best way to go with this part right here, with this right here. Then in somebody, and I will say this, I swear to God, and I can just keep that person and ask for it. But somebody came in my stream chat and said, "Oh, Darth Vader is a fine." And I'm gonna repeat what he said. Okay, the whole thing. He said, "Oh, Darth Vader is the final boss in the game." Ooh, fuck you. That's what I say to him, you know. And after I did read all he said, you know. But I didn't read it out loud, I just read it to myself, and I was like, okay, a fucking troll had just came in my gameplay, and just fucking ruined the goddamn ending for me. Thanks a lot, you fucking retard. So therefore, I sit there and say, goodbye, mother lover. I went off and fucking banned his ass, and he will never come back in my channel. I don't know what his YouTube channel name is. I really don't give two shits either. And I know some people said, well, banning people is not good. You know, you don't need to ban people. Well, here's the thing is, I know banning people is really bad, you know. But if you don't want to be banned, you shouldn't come in other people's stream chat and fucking spoil the fucking game for them, you fucking retards. You fucking idiots. God. But anyways, like I said, yeah, he spoiled the game for me at the ending part of it, which pisses me off, you know, and I banned him for it. He won't be coming back in there, you know, and I was like, and then I finally got past it. I mean, it took me a long time to finally get past this. No, I thought it was gonna take like 3 sessions, and I thought it was gonna take 3 streams to get to the beat because it was at nighttime. And you all know I only live stream for at least 2.5 hours, if not shorter than that. And so that's when I decided, well, I decided to go ahead and say, forget this. I'm going to use everything, and I mean everything. I'm throwing everything but the kitchen sink at her. Everything I've unlocked, I used on her. And I went ahead and let her try to hit me a few times because I wanted to see how much can she take, how How much help can she take from me? She didn't hurt me that much. Excuse me. She didn't hurt me that bad at all. Okay, and the grabbing, and when she grabs you, when she does grab you, you have to be careful with her because she does do the grabbing, and she grabs you like Darth Vader does. She will drain some of your health, so you have to be be careful about that. Especially if you have it on normal mode, you have to be careful about it, or especially Grandmaster. You have to be very careful about that. But yeah, other than that, this boss fight on easy mode is pretty damn good, you know. And then after this boss fight goes off, and they showed a scene where she comes in and she starts talking to her, you know, and you wonder why she's like that for, you know, and then all of a sudden, holy hell, there's Darth Vader right there. Now some of you might be saying, you're saying his name wrong. Go screw yourself. You can't understand. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Darth Vader, it doesn't matter. You know, to me, Darth Vader, whatever you want to call it. I don't fucking care. Don't respect my channel. Don't respect my video. Get the fuck out. Get the hell out of my channel. Don't come back, because you will be banned. Okay, especially if you're gonna be a smart ass and you're gonna disrespect me. Okay, but yeah, as he comes in here, you know, and I see that part where he throws her off the cliff, off of there, you know. It looks like she got killed, and I was like, and you're like, oh shit, you know. That I was trying to move my controller, you know, to try to get him, you know, but I don't know if it did anybody else, but me, I couldn't even do anything until you grabbed me, and then it tells you gotta pull that, you know, do what you're seeing here, and I sit there and said, well, okay, now what? Now, okay, what do I do now? I was like, I can't find this song again, and I said, okay, now it gives you the controls, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, dude. This is Darth Vader. I can't fucking fight him. My character is not that strong. I gotta get the hell out of here. So that's what I did. I hauled ass, you know. And you get the ability to double jump and all that good stuff, you know. And it helps you out in a lot of places, you know. And everything else. I mean, overall, the game, this game here is really fair and very good. It is very good. I really enjoyed this game, especially the storyline. It was freaking awesome. The characters was awesome. The voice acting was downright outstanding, awesome. The graphics was outstanding. Yes, now and some people was gonna ask me, was this game in 30 frames per second or 1080p and this that? To me, it was, but certain areas it wasn't. It was like 30 frames per second. You know, y'all on their hand, if you're watching this if you've been watching my gameplay on YouTube, it's in 360p. And I can't do a damn thing about it. I knock it up to 720p, you know, and YouTube won't even go any higher than that like it used to. Now it goes lower than that. You know, it goes to 360p, and it won't change it. So don't ask me. It's not my fault. You know, I tried. So yeah. But the graphics. The music, I know, keep in mind, the music is not playing in this game. It wasn't playing in this gameplay because I had it muted because of copyright claims on YouTube. Their copyright issue problems, you know. But yeah. Yeah, so the like I said, the graphics in the game is awesome. The soundtrack in the game was really fantastic. I loved it. You know, the artwork is really outdone. You know, the character design is very awesome. I loved it. You know, the customizations for your character. You know, the skins. For your character, for BT, you know, BD, you know, for your ship, you know, for the ship, you know, you can go off and you can even go around picking up flowers for inside the ship, you know, and it's pretty cool on that, you know, and you can change the lightsaber. You can change the lightsaber however you would like it to be. You can change the color of the lightsaber, you know, and here is where she comes back in, you know, and you're just really surprised when you find out that she's still alive and that she didn't die right then, you know, and then you think, well, she don't have the Force, you know, she's not a real Jedi like she claims that she is, you know. But then all of a sudden she gets a really big surprise and a big shock, you know. And it shows you that she really does have the Force. It really is a Jedi. But she's been hiding it this whole time, you know, keeping built in, you know, because she was afraid to use the Force, you know. And so therefore he saw her powers and everything, you know, and he saw that she could be better than the other guy, the other girl that was a Jedi, you know, that turned just like Darth Vader did, and so therefore he got her out of there, and by the way, there's a wizard girl that does magic. She comes in the water and she rescues and she joins your group. You know, does she does anything to gain? Not really. She doesn't really necessarily help you except for making the ship invisible. You know, where you can go in there and stuff like that. You know. She gets in the water just in time to save you and everything, and to rescue you. And overall, this game is freaking good, and I really enjoyed it. Is it game of the year though? Absolutely not. No, I wouldn't even go that far with that. Is it worth the rent? Yes, it's worth the rent. Is it worth the buy? Yes, if you're a Star Wars fan, and you are, it is definitely worth the buy, digital or physical copy. If you would like to get it for Christmas, Christmas is around the corner, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, everyone. If you would like to get it for Christmas, this one here would definitely be a good Christmas present for you. Get it now while it's the holiday season. I'm gonna give this game 2 thumbs up. I'm gonna give this game people's gonna be kicking me in the ass for this. I'm gonna give this game an 8.5 out of 10. That's right, I can't give it a 9, I can't give it a 10 out of 10, I can only go 8, I can only give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was good, but like I said, there was a lot of stuff in it, glitches and all that other stuff in it, you know, game crash, you know, once, you know, the puzzles, there's a lot of puzzles in the game, you know, and some of them are easy to do. Some of them are really awful, you know, and are really I don't know. It's really some of the puzzles are ridiculously hard to do and how to figure it out. You know, especially if you don't use your powers like your force. If you don't use the force, and if you didn't unlock certain force to do it, you know, you have to go back and do a lot of backtracking into the game. You know, but overall, this game is really freaking good. I really enjoy this game, and it is well worth a Christmas present too for your kids. Okay, especially for yourself as well. But yeah, this is gonna be it for my review, everyone. Sorry, like I said, I'm sorry I'm not gonna be doing a webcam this time on my review, but as you know, I have been through a lot with the problems I've been going through because of my damn neighbor that moved out, and I'll go to the details with that later. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you like what you see if you like this review and you like what you heard, and you like what you saw, please do me a favor, give me a like. You can give me a like. If you disagree with what I say and what I said, everything I said about the game, you can give me a dislike on this video. Okay, no problem there. It helps out a whole lot it helps out on this channel. It helps out on this video. Okay, thank you all. And if you are new here to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button and turn on and hit the all button, to where that way you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube and upload videos to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Dragon Souls signing out, and there will be a new channel update, and there is going to be a lot of changes coming to my channel, and hopefully by next month with a new YouTube channel changes happening, hopefully my channel will still be here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night.